Hey y'all, how you doing? Hey, it's your boy Dom, aka Herbal Word, and also CEO of Elephant Tribe. This is our E-Tribe community mini class. So today is the 17th of July. This is our third uh, herbal vocabulary word of the day. Please just be patient with me. My AI for my tripod actually died on me, so I'm actually spoiled by this, but it's okay. So you're just going to be looking at the screen just staying still. So today's word is called antispasmodic, which means calms, nervous, and muscular spasms, right? So as you begin to, or as you have already started, um, you'll be looking into, like, there are keywords um, that will pinpoint what the word is referring to or what part of the body, things like that. So two things, because we have two different systems. We have, when it says nervous, we're talking about the nervous system, and we also have muscle spasms, which talks about the muscular tory system. um, so a couple other key things I want to point out to you is we're going to be just mentioning, not too much talking about the central nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system, but I'll just give you pretty much of a quick like gem of what that refers to. So your central nervous system, which is connected with your brain and your spinal cord. So with the brain and the spinal cord, that's how your body sends messages, especially the spinal cord sends messages to the brain, telling your brain how to do and what to do and what's happening and so on and so forth, right? And then we got the sympathetic nervous system, which in other words, as you have heard the phrase, fight or flight mode, right? So keep those two things in mind. So we're going to get into how it happens when it comes to muscular spasms. Muscular spasms can happen by over exercising, can actually happen um, by dehydration, and also can happen with stress. So we know stress has always been the major thing to worry about, because stress, as we've been told growing up, and as we heard growing up, and then as we become adults, we understand the concept, like, yo, stress actually can hurt and stress can kill, which is very important to maintain a less stress environment or lifestyle. It's not easy. It's easier said than done, but once when you put in the work, then you find your ways, you find your niche, and then you'll be good. But that's just like ground level. So with those three things happening, we want to know, what does it feel like to have a muscle spasm? And what a muscle spasm feels like is like a little slight twitch or a painful cramp. Muscle spasm is very can be very painful. I remember one time I fell asleep on my mom's couch. I was like a teenager at the time. Didn't even know, those times where you just fall asleep a certain way and your muscle has become tightened and you can't hardly move. So I'm leaning on my chair, on the couch like this. My upper body's on the couch, my lower body is on the floor. And I woke up with my lower back. I could not move. I had to figure out how to way to get on the floor, because I can't even twist my back. So what I discovered at that time, that was a muscle spasm, because of the way I was sleeping, it was in one area for a very long time. It stopped. So I ended up going to, I don't really remember if I went to the hospital, but I do remember taking something that would help my muscles to relax. So like a cramp. Um, and that took a little while. But I'm also go over some herbs that can actually help you. They're actually calming effects. We have herbs to use. We have chamomile, which is calming. That can also work for the central nervous system. Mind you, I told you, connects with the brain and the spinal cord. You have your peppermint. Now, peppermint is very good for headaches. Also ginger too, and I think ginger is actually on that list. But once when you have taste a herbal tea, as soon as it hits your tongue, the minute that you feel a complete relaxation, that's how you know it's a calming effect, right? So when you feel less that tension just ease down, then that herbs have that effect. So we got chamomile, we got peppermint, which keep in mind too with herbs, it's not just good for one thing. There's many things that these herbs are very good for. All right. So we got those two. The last one is lemon balm. Now, lemon balm, we actually include this in one of the blends that me and my wife had made a long time ago. We call it the stress and anxiety tea, which exactly what it does. It causes it lowers your stress and anxiety. We have other ingredients with it too, but that's one of the ingredients. So like I said, lemon balm is a calming herb. Peppermint's a calming herb. Chamomile is a calming herb. If you ever think about the tea box when you go to the store, I can't remember the name, but there's always a bear on a chair, and like on a rocking chair, and he got his little sleepy hat on with his shirt, and that even pictures tell you, this is a calming herb. Don't say it in plain words, but just by the way of imagery, it tells you that it's a calming herb and that it will help you, relax. So, that's pretty much about it. That's our third word for today. I hope this really helped you, and just stay tuned for our next class. I'm excited that the more I'm doing these things, not also that I'm learning, but I'm also helping you guys learn, which that's what I really aim for. So stay tuned for day 4.